Zach brought up a turkey pie. Tell us more about this. Like,
I'm curious.
You guys have had chicken pot pie before, right?
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I want you to follow. This is complicated.
Okay.
You make a chicken pot pie, but instead of chicken...
Welcome to Off the Cut. Dude.
I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Perkle bucks.
That was super easy.
Bond is actually stronger than the wood itself. Did you know that?
Get it?
Welcome to Off the Cut, episode 193 for Tuesday, December 3rd, 2025. And although it's a new month, we're still sponsored by KM Tools.
Always by KM Tools, because it is the number one place to buy woodworking tools by woodworkers for woodworkers. If it's in their shop, it's in their shop. And you know what that means? It means that every single tool on that store is either made by Jonathan and his team, or it's something that they actually use in their own workshops, which means it's all high quality stuff, not cheap crap. It's good quality stuff by people who know what they're doing. And if you shop there, you get to feel good about yourself, because a portion of every single sale goes to support the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund, which puts tools in the hands of people who need them. And speaking of tools in the hands of people who need them, every single month he gives us a $50 gift card to give away to one lucky patron. And if you want to be automatically entered into that draw, all you got to do is go over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, sign up to become a member, and yeah, like I said, you're automatically entered. All right, that was my speed read. That was me trying
That was good. Good.
hustling through that one.
It's a new month. We're ready to rock. And I know everybody at home is thinking like, oh, the middle of the show is finally when Eric's going to get that Patreon giveaway thing pulled up. No, I'm getting right into it right now. No pausing. Mitchell Kramer.
Nice.
You've won.
Nice.
Be on the lookout. I will be sending an email to you, Jonathan, and his partner Mark, and it's coming your way. $50 to kmtools.com.
I like it. And because I feel like I sped read that ad read just real quick. I'm gonna go over to kmtools.com right here on my little side window.
You know, his Cyber Monday deal is still going on right now for a few more
that's
hours.
what I was going to ask. I'm going to say, of all the things that are currently on sale right now, I'd probably get that countersinking bit.
Dude, I need to order one of those bad.
I need one of those pretty badly.
Like,
I might actually order that right now.
It's one of those. I'm gonna do a video on this at some point, because Jonathan doesn't shit the bed when it comes to, there's the explicit, when it comes to making tools. Like every other countersink on the market's like, Deric spoken very highly about this.
He's already got it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this.
And right now you can get the accessory the accessory bit replacement pieces for $4.
Ooh.
Well, it says from $4. Does that get
he's got a whole bunch of different configurations.
Yeah. Okay.
There's different lengths. You can get 3 packs, 1 pack, 4 pack, blah blah blah.
I'm in for it. All right.
So if I'm getting the countersinking bit, what tool are you guys getting?
Mini bourbon blade, maybe.
Mini bourbon blade. I see the original one. Is the mini on sale right now?
Couldn't tell you. I know. Jason just put it out though, right?
I'm not seeing it on their website. I know they're making it.
It may be sold out already.
No, they got a couple, I think.
Okay.
It's you know what it is? It's hard to tell. It's not that much smaller than the regular one, eh?
It's a 3/4 versus the 1 inch, right?
Okay. That makes sense. Damn.
And I saw it's also 2.9 inches, so it's legal to carry in all states.
That's right.
Ooh. What's the party pooping state that won't let you have a 3-inch blade?
I don't know. I mean, like, okay, not to get gross or anything, but like, dude, you could do some damage with a 2.9-inch blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure all your major organs are within 2 inches. You know, it's not like a 2.9 inches prevents it from hitting your heart or your liver or something like that, right?
Right.
I don't know.
You could do damage with a box cutter.
I mean, I was going to make a 9/11 joke, but I won't go there.
Anyway, hey, this podcast, even, despite what we talk about, is also sponsored by our good friend Bill Burkle over at WTBwoodworking.com.
Right.
He's running another giveaway. You can win a huge $899 jet wood lathe. All you got to do is go to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway. And while you're over there, check out his full line of tool, supplies, lumber, everything you need at WTBwoodworking.com. Right now, he's doing 50% off all chill epoxy products, 50% off slabs, and 10% off boards. Obviously, he's not giving you 50% off slabs if you buy it online. You got to go into his store at 390 Pike Road, Huntingdon Valley, PA.
That's how you get the full experience with WTB. You go into the store. You actually meet Bill. You have a good time. You hang out. You want to go in. This is not Amazon. You actually want to go to the store and hang out.
Every time I talk to Bill, I learn something new.
Yes.
But hey, this podcast is also sponsored by Gorilla Glue. But
that's right, baby.
That's right,
Deric. I want to have you tell the people about them.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Got my girl Sandy out in the shop. Gorilla Sandy. She learned that ASL. We've been talking lately. Whenever you're out there working on a project in the shop and you're putting in all that effort, measuring, cutting, and sanding, the last thing you want is for your project to come apart because it did not hold, because the glue did not hold. Well, that's what I've been working on with Sandy, is where she sands for me. And we're working on using some different products. One thing that I found that they have is they have the 2-part epoxy that comes in a little syringe thing. So like whenever you go to fill in knot holes and stuff like that, it's great for that. You just pour a little bit out onto like a piece of blue painter's tape, mix it up real quick, and you can fill in all those little holes and stuff. And then you don't have to waste the whole tube because it's in that little syringe thing. It's got a little cap, saves it for you for the next time. It's great for any project. I like using it for that.
Hey, I got one for you, Deric. I got a new one this week.
Oh, okay.
So it was driving me nuts on my ladder. I got like one of those little giant ladders. It's aluminum.
Yeah.
And that one of those ones where kind of like Russian nesting dolls into top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the treads are a little slick.
Yeah.
So I was at Home Depot. I was buying some Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And this happened to be on an end cap. And I was like, no way, it's a Gorilla product. I got to check it out.
Oh.
Anti-slip tread tape. So think of skateboard, like grip tape.
Yeah.
I got some, put a couple little pieces on my ladder. Love it.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah. Cool.
That's a great little hack right there.
Mm-hmm. It was
cheap.
You
can find all sorts of uses for that. Yeah. Well, as with all their products, they also have wood glue, which we all use on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. And we'd like to keep a bottle of that around because it's non-foaming. It cleans up with water and dries to a natural color. Of course, there is the reliable strength of Gorilla Glue that you have in every bottle. The bond is actually stronger than the wood itself. Although, we did learn,
I know,
me and Zach, that the epoxy is not as strong as the tooth.
Oh.
So you know what that means? Is that next time I'm chewing my fingernails absentmindedly, I'm just going to crack my tooth again. We had Matt the dentist chime in over on our Discord, and he unfortunately told me that, whatever they use to patch up your teeth is not as good as the tooth itself. So I think that means that Gorilla Glue, what dentists should start using is Gorilla Glue. They should start using Gorilla Glue to reattach teeth.
Hey, might as well.
It's stronger than the stuff they're using now. But I'll wrap this up and we'll move on with our day. It's the go-to product for strong, durable repairs. Gorilla Glue is a high-performing, sustainable paintable and sandable. You're left with a professional looking finish on every project every time. Gorilla is strong enough for the pros and easy enough for the beginners. That's it. Ad read over. We can get right into the regular show now.
Boom. Well, we just came hot off of American Thanksgiving. Oh,
It's called bubbly.
that was good. Oh, black raspberry or what's that?
Yeah.
Blackberry.
Grape.
Blackberry. Yeah,
Blackberry. That's a good one. I've got blackberry citrus myself tonight, but I'm going with the generic store brand.
Is that a Kroger brand one?
Sure is.
All right, that's nice. I like that.
Sure is. So we're hot off of American Thanksgiving, and we're kind of starting talking before the show about like food. So Zach brought up a turkey pie. Tell us more about this. Like,
yeah, I'm curious.
You guys have had chicken pot pie before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I want you to follow. This is complicated.
Okay.
You make a chicken pot pie, but instead of chicken, you use the leftover turkey from Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Interesting.
Ooh. Okay.
It's delicious. I've done it. It's a great use of, because here's the thing about turkey is like invariably you end up with 6 pounds of leftover turkey, and there's so many turkey sandwiches you can stomach before you start contemplating suicide, right?
Yeah, I make soup.
Yeah. Oh, soup's not bad. So, yeah, like a good stew or something.
Because you can freeze it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. True.
You know?
True.
Soup popsicle.
Yeah.
Look, you can also freeze the pot pie, although it might screw up the texture a little bit. No guarantees on that front.
Yeah.
No, so is this like your go-to? Is this something you and Sophie make, or like?
I've done it once or twice before. It's high energy, high reward. You gotta invest a lot of energy, but worth it.
Now, are you going to make the homemade crust? Or are you store-bought crust for this?
If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I'm a store-bought crust guy.
Yeah,
Who's got time to make their own crust?
Exactly. I'm already investing all the time to make a turkey pot pie.
Mandy makes her own homemade crust.
Really?
Oh, it's incredible.
Does she look down on people who use the store-bought stuff?
No, she uses the store-bought stuff when she doesn't feel like it.
Okay, that's fair.
But I would say she made 2 pies for one of our Thanksgivings and didn't tell people which was which, and was like, which one do you like better? Unanimous. Everybody was like, this one is. They're both good, but everybody's like, this one was way better. It was the homemade crust one. Yeah.
I can believe that.
I don't have the patience for that, though.
I know.
You know,
I don't have the patience for much when it comes. If I'm cooking for a bunch of people, like Thanksgiving Day dinner, I get it. Invest a ton of energy. Like you can spend 3-4 hours in the kitchen prepping your one item that you're going to kind of bring to potluck dinner. That I understand because a bunch of people are going to enjoy it. But if it's just me and Sophie having dinner together, I'm not going to spend all the time to make everything from scratch. It's just not practical. You can't make 2 hours. You can't take 2 hours to cook a meal that you're going to eat in 15 minutes.
Well, I'm cool with that. Like, I cook in bulk, so like, if I'm gonna do that, I'll make like 8 chicken breasts, and then I have tons of leftovers. Like, if it takes 2 hours, and then I've got 12 meals out of it, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I get on board with the food prep too. Although I found with the food prep, by the time I get to, you make 12 bowls of soup. By the time you get to the 12th one, again, you're like, I'm so sick of this. I need to change.
That's why you make one big batch of soup. You don't make 12 different kinds of soup. That's
no. But I'm saying, by the time you get to the end of that big batch, or
12 meals in.
So here's my hack: you freeze everything. So like, I open up my freezer. I got like a single portion of like grilled chicken and vegetables. I've got a single portion of Indian food. I got a single portion of Mexican fajitas. I got a single portion of spaghetti. I feel like I said spaghetti meatballs, but I basically open up the fridge and I'm just like, it's Mexican today.
And today's episode of Off the Cut is sponsored by Factor.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. I don't have the freezer space for it. I need like a big chest freezer. Do you have a chest freezer?
No, but we've got the middle class fancy basement fridge and freezer.
Nice.
You're doing good when you can put drinks in an old fridge downstairs.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Most of my freezer is occupied by the dog's food.
Yeah.
We have a half our freezer is filled with like turkey necks and cubes of various meats for the dog.
Nice.
Yeah, watch your dog gobble down a whole turkey neck is pretty fun though.
That's a well-fed dog right there.
Oh yeah, she eats better than I do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what happened to our turkey neck.
Sometimes you don't get it. Sometimes they stuff it in.
Yeah, no, I pulled it out. I don't know where it.
Some people just throw it out.
And maybe somebody just threw it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
pro tip: dogs love that stuff. So
yeah,
save it if you got a canine around.
One of my observations, because I went to several Thanksgivings this year, and I'm curious if you guys have noticed this. People tend to have varying yields on their turkey. And what I mean by that is like, there was one Thanksgiving I went to where they literally just cut off the two breasts and then took the wings and the legs, set them on the plate, and they literally threw the rest of the turkey out.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I'm like, you have all that back meat that you can like make soup and stuff with, or cook down the bones.
You can make stock.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you got a 20-pound turkey and probably got 4 pounds of meat off this thing.
I would, if you get a 20-pound turkey, you got 18 pounds of meat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do the whole thing. I boil the bones. I get the soup stock.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's all dog food at the end of the day. Like, you get all the easy to get meat off there, and I eat that, and then the rest of it's just kind of various forms of dog food.
Right. Yeah, you get all the scraps off, cut it in little pieces, make sure you get like the tendons and like all the gross stuff off. Yeah. Throw it in a big bowl of soup. Like I get wanting to have like a nice pretty cut of white breast meat on your Thanksgiving plate and stuff like that. But
that's
like,
the worst type of meat as far as I'm concerned.
It's not flavorful.
Exactly. It's just, it's bland, unoffensive.
Go for the legs and the wings, man.
All the dark meat. That's where I'm at. That's where you can find me.
Yeah. You can find me at the dark meat.
Yeah.
That's your next t-shirt. You can find me at the dark meat. But one of the other things I had this year for the first time, dude, I've never had sweet potato pie before.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It was good.
Was it? Yeah. I can believe that. I've never had it either, but I can believe that it's good. All pies are pretty good. You throw enough sugar in anything, eventually it tastes good.
I'm there for the crust.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you.
Homemade crust? Was it a homemade crust on this pie?
It was.
Okay. That's worth a couple points right there, I'd say.
And so a sweet potato pie, if you never had one, is effectively a pumpkin pie with less sugar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a little more filling.
It's like a pumpkin pie and mashed potatoes had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a creamy pumpkin pie.
I do like a pumpkin pie, which I'm not a big pumpkin guy anywhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you guys murder your pie with whipped cream?
We actually got a special one this year. It was a pumpkin pie with swirls of cheesecake in it.
Now that I like the sound of. That sounds
Deric, you dirty dog.
That was good.
This is a family podcast.
I'd say about half the time I put whipped cream on my pumpkin pie.
I'm going to have a piece of pumpkin pie right after this. I'll tell you that.
That sounds nice.
Once we finish this show. But so did you get anybody have any good Thanksgiving stories? Deric, you said you had a pie story, didn't you?
Yeah, it was more of a gripe.
Okay,
so it's just us, but we got 2 halves of pies to mix it up, and we had the pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving night, and then later on we were going to have like an apple pie with ice cream. And whenever we had the pumpkin pie and we served that one cold, and then whenever we went to have the apple pie, I thought I'll warm this up in the oven real quick so that it's warm for the ice cream. And so I warm it up in the oven for a little bit, and I pull it out and I go to cut into it and pull out a slice, and the crust is just gooey, like it did not cook at all. And I'm like, this is weird. And I look at the instruction or the label, and there's no instructions for reheating, and it's been, we bought it at the grocery store. It was just sitting out on a table.
It's fully
It wasn't
cooked.
refrigerated. Yeah, it should be fully cooked. Exactly. Like it's a little like crispy on top. And yeah, sure enough, it's just gooey. Like it's not like it's like soggy. It's like uncooked dough gooey. And so we ended up throwing that one out because it was like, it's been sitting on our counter for a few days, and it was sitting on their counter for probably a day.
And this was one that
good.
like it's in like the bakery section or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But they had like stacks of them, like 100 of them, just like stacked everywhere. So I'm sure they were just cranking out these pies like left and right, and some of them just didn't get cooked through, it seems like. But
And doesn't it make you wonder, like,
yeah, like how many people got one and were
like
just like going to eat
raw
it,
or what?
right? So I think in the future we're just going to go ahead and grab one of the frozen ones when we want to do an apple pie and do it that way. But they had a nice Dutch apple pie, and I like a Dutch apple pie. It's got the crumbly stuff on top. I missed out on it.
See, my family always makes the pies and desserts and whatnot homemade, but like, one, that's a lot of effort, and two, like, dude, making a pie is not cheap. Like
True.
an apple
it's
pie,
like making your own table.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I want to swing by Costco and get like a pumpkin cheesecake and just like bring it to a party and like throw it down on a plate and see if anyone notices if it's store bought. I don't think they would.
I don't know. I'd say that's the other complaint I had is our pumpkin pie. While the filling was good, the crust had no flavor. It was just like flour. It was just dough. Like it had no flavor to it at all. So that was a little lacking there, but overall it was decent.
Can't win them all.
Yeah.
Well, with Thanksgiving and it comes Black Friday, Cyber Monday, stuff like that. You guys pick anything up?
I did.
Zach, you teased us earlier. So what happened? Give us the story.
I'll give you the story that's short as I can. So there was a monitor that I had my eyes on for a while. I was like, oh, you know what? It's been a pretty good year. I'm going to treat myself to this monitor. I saw it on Black Friday. Normally,
monitor
it's like,
for computer or like
computer monitor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like one you put on your shooting camera, so you have a bigger screen.
No.
Like I thought it was
like my normal screen for my computer. Because I'm doing a video now where I'm upgrading my computer. I was like, you know what? I'll roll it in. It can be like another bullet point in this video.
Sure.
So I went for it. It was like 30% off Black Friday. Perfect. And it's one of these curved monitors.
Okay.
So it's like 40 inches. I think it's 45 inches corner to corner and curved.
Sure.
So,
wow.
Long story short, I hate curved monitors.
Yeah.
Really? Because I was considering getting one.
Yeah. So I got it and I set it up, and immediately I realized as soon as I put it on my desk, I was like, oh, this is a mistake. Because it's curved. And it was a pretty aggressive curve too. Like they have an arc rating where I think it's the radius of the circle that the arc of the screen would make. So this one was really aggressive, which took up like half my desk in terms of depth.
Oh, because the left and the right flank protruded out too far.
Yeah, so it was, I don't know, it made me feel so claustrophobic compared to what I was used to before. And then also...
put your head into your desk to look at him?
Yeah, that was the other thing too. It's like, I played some games with it, and it was good for gaming, but for sending emails and stuff like that, I kept kind of like rotating my head and looking side to side in a weird way.
Oh. Do you think it would work if you had your desk... like if it was an L-shaped desk and your computer was in like the corner of a room?
Maybe. And it
might be too far away from you then.
Well, that's the thing. It was like by the time you got it far enough away from you where it wasn't obtrusive in your space, then you kind of lose the curved effect. You know what I mean? Because you're not at the center of the circle anymore. All of a sudden you're like 10 feet back from it looking at I don't know, what looks like a rectangular display. It might as well just be a normal rectangular display at that point.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the wraparound effect too. Like moving windows around and stuff, it wasn't linear. It kind of had like a swoop to it. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I was surprised at how much I disliked it.
So how soon after unboxing it did you put it back in the box?
I used it for the weekend. So I think I ordered it on Friday. I got it on Saturday, set it up Saturday night, and then I used it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then on Cyber Monday, I just ordered a newer version of the screen I had.
Oh, so the one that you had was just a TV, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it's a 48-inch OLED TV. So I had the 2020 version. I ordered the 2025 version.
Ooh.
So now you've got two 48-inch TVs as your monitors?
Well, one of them I have a guy coming from Facebook Marketplace to buy tomorrow.
Nice.
And the curved one's going back in the mail. Or going back to Amazon.
So, do you guys ever feel bad about like getting a product like that and then just taking it back? There was nothing inherently wrong with it. You were just like, not for me.
Yeah, I do kind of feel bad in a weird way. I know is that weird?
I don't. It cost them like 20% of the product price, if that, to produce it and get it onto the store shelves.
Yeah.
Everything else is profit after that. I'm okay with it.
I mean,
marking everything up so much.
I'm sure they're making money. I'm not worried about their bottom line so much as it. I don't know. Something about it feels like gluttonous. It's just the fact that somebody had to drive it to my house, and now somebody's gonna have to pick it up from my house and drive it away. I don't know.
But they're getting paid. They're doing their job.
I know.
You're stimulating the economy.
Yeah. Look at me.
I am cautious.
You should give me a medal for this.
I don't use it as like I'm going to buy things and just return them because I didn't want it anymore. I'm definitely like, I shop cautiously, and return is like a last resort.
Yeah.
Because it is wasteful.
Yeah.
And I know that like a lot of this stuff is just going to end up in like one of those big crates that somebody ends up buying, or, hardly any of it actually goes back.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that I do buy with the sole intent of returning is shoes. And hear me out.
Yeah.
I will buy if I'm like, okay, I'm stuck between these two colors. And I also don't exactly know which size I want. I will order both colors in 2 sizes. So I'm ordering 4 pairs of shoes, and I know I'm returning 3 of them.
3 of them. That's interesting. The guy packing the order must be like, this son of a bitch, he's going to send 3 of these back.
I know. But the thing is, like, I don't want to go to the store.
Yeah.
It's way easier for me.
That is the theory, too. That's why they make it so easy to return, because they want people to be like, well, if I don't like it, I can just send it back, right?
Because they won't.
Yeah, well, because, most people won't. But...
Some people won't, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But, so we're all on the same page. Like, we would all do that kind of stuff. Or, like, if I ordered this computer monitor, I got it, and I'm like,
well, there are legitimately some things you don't know if you're going to like it until you try, right? Like the curved monitor. Like, I guess I could have gone to like a Best Buy or something and seen if they had like this specific screen.
Maybe, but it's not like you can sit there and like try it out, really.
Well, exactly, 100%. I actually did the same thing. I bought a new mouse. I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to like the mouse, but
is this a space mouse?
Free returns? No.
You still haven't opened the space mouse, have you?
I've opened it. I just haven't really used it.
Okay. So let me ask you the exact same thing. Let's say hypothetically you bought a computer monitor from, I don't know, a YouTube channel that had, I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 subs on it, and they happen, like, this is very hypothetical, they happen to make their own brand of computer monitor. Would you return that?
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
So because Deric, the first thing that came out of your mouth was, "Oh, they make plenty of money. Like, whatever, so they don't care."
Does it change if they're not making plenty? of money?
Does it change if it's a small business?
It would. That would affect the calculus for me for sure. Yeah. I'm much more, and I know I shouldn't be like this because it's like, well, what's it matter how big the business is? Like, it shouldn't affect the morality of it, but to me, it does. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I
have no shame in that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, Deric, would you return something to a small creator?
Oh no, I would be more I would be more cautious about my purchase to avoid having to make a return. Now, if I got something and it was broken, or
Of course,
there
of
was a
course.
legitimate reason to make a return, I would make the return.
Sure.
But if I just didn't like it, I would definitely contemplate like why I didn't like it and the validity of that return.
I also think most small creators, when you order something from them, it wouldn't be easy to return it. You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
it
not
would
just
be-
a return button typically.
Yeah, there's not like, you go on Amazon, you don't have to talk to anybody. You just go to your order history, you click the thing, say, I want to return this. They say why, you click a button from a drop down list, and then they give you a label to print out and take to the post office.
Right.
If you're buying from some small creator, you're probably going to have to email them. You're going to have to email back and forth a few times. They're probably going to make you ship it back at your expense.
Right.
You're going to have to like find a box to put it in, take it to the post office, get their address. It's, all of a sudden it's a much more involved process too. So
they're going to have you troubleshoot it and power it down and turn it off and on and do all that fun stuff.
Especially if it's an electronic item.
Yeah.
The flip side to that too is that I think I would be more careful about buying something from I'd be less likely to make like an impulse purchase.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, well, I know if I don't like this thing, then giving it back is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and I think if I made the impulse purchase, like especially from like a smaller creator, I would get it, maybe not be happy with it, and as long as it's not too expensive, I'd probably end up just eating the cost of it.
Yeah, sub $100, I would definitely just eat the cost of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that's interesting that all of our perspectives wildly change depend on the size of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm the same way. Like if I'm like, oh, I saw this thing on Amazon, I'm like, whatever. I'll order it. If I don't like it, I'll return it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do the same with like Deric if you had something on your website, or like Zach, you had something up on your website. I would be more cautious and make sure that I'm all in on that purchase before I pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I think it's one of them is providing value and one of them is just providing a service. Amazon is just a service.
Yeah.
It's a way to get things. And then the other one is providing value on top of what the product that you're ordering. Because you've also got the person that you watch. So like if let's say Jason's Bourbon Blade, the new one, the mini one.
Sure.
We're all fans, watch his stuff. Many of our listeners are fans, they watch his stuff. If they decided they wanted to go ahead and, I'm going to get that mini Bourbon Blade now before it sells out, order it, and then they get it in the mail and they're like, it's just going to sit on the shelf, or I'm not going to carry it around every day. They're probably going to hang on to it just because they're a fan of the content.
For sure.
It's more of a trophy.
Yeah.
Whereas if I go on Amazon and buy this sick Benchmade knife and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not really a pocket knife guy.
Yeah.
You'll probably return it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair.
It's Faceless Corporation versus Entertainer or whatever.
Right. I think it has a different feel to it, different zing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think there's like the utility calculus is a little different too, right? Like if you're buying it from Jason, part of the reason you're buying it is because it's a novelty item. It's like from a YouTube creator.
Sure.
It doesn't. You're not just like, am I going to use this? Is this the best knife for my camping trip? It's like, I just want to have it kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that. One of the other things I noticed this just because I've been paying attention more this year than other years. Do you think this whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Cyber Week, Black Friday week thing has like kind of lost its novelty?
Oh, 100%. I think you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who still gets excited about Black Friday.
Yeah. I think it went from being something that like you could actually get value out of. You could go and you could find things that you wanted. And like most things that were popular enough, they had a good sale on at some point or another. And you could find. And now it's become more of just like a glut of garbage that's on sale.
I know.
And then like maybe something that you want.
I saw this, it was like a TikTok video of a Best Buy employee He was like, I'm here. It's 8 a.m. on Black Friday. We have the horde of people outside, like banging down our door to get in. And he like pans the camera, and it's just one old guy coming in to do a return.
Right.
But people
Right.
used to line up for Black Friday, right?
Yeah.
I used to go just for the theatrics of it.
Yeah, you go and watch people punch each other over.
I used to watch the YouTube videos of the Black Friday brawls.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But like Home Depot, for example, I was in there around Halloween time picking up, I don't know, like some like thread tape or whatever. I don't know what the hell I was getting. And I'm like, oh, they already have the Black Friday deals out. And
Right.
you can buy them right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Because it became an arms race where every retailer was like, I got to do my sale earlier so
Yeah.
I get more of, like my customer base's disposable, spending money versus, that if I can get to them first with a sale, then they'll, blow their wad with me instead on the other guy, Best Buy down the street.
but like, now that we're doing that, it used to be like, Best Buy, would they be like, we have a 75-inch TV for $99. But they're
But
like,
we've only
wait,
got 20 of them per store.
right?
Yeah.
But wait, we only have a few per store, so you better get here early.
Yeah, I think
any
those-
stores have like a doorbuster thing anymore.
Well, I wonder if they got rid of them because they were getting all the bad press about people beating each other up for them.
It's possible.
I don't know. No press
how
is
many
good press, right?
lawsuits
Or
does
bad
it
press,
take to
right?
curb that behavior.
All right. But I mean, like this weekend, I did it last night, actually. Was like, okay, I got to buy some Christmas gifts. And like, dude, I'm not even thinking that it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I go on this website, they're like, 40% off today. I'm like, oh, cool.
Okay.
Eh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back.
Yeah.
And like, it's not enticing anymore
Yeah.
to me.
No, I think everybody has fatigue too. I mean, how many emails did you get?
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're part of the problem.
I
What
know.
was I going to say? I remember how I was saying last week that I was going to run an email marketing campaign where it says prices are actually 20% higher this Black Friday.
Higher, yeah. Do you find like a comedian that was talking about it or something?
No, I found a company that said that they were going to shut down their stores for Black Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was like one of
what?
these kind of like fair trade ethical companies. So they were like in protest
coffee
of
company.
in protest of overconsumption, we're going to shut down our stores on Black Friday.
But do you think that had any benefit to them?
I mean, I think for a certain demographic of people, that's probably kind of appealing. Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
I
it didn't
guess.
really work on me, but
I don't know. It seems like it's one of those things where people make posts on Instagram and social media about how they're giving up social media. It's like,
100%. Yeah, definitely.
you not see the irony here?
Yeah.
But
What's,
Derek, did you buy anything for Thanksgiving or Black Friday or whatever?
Well, we bought some stuff. Yeah, like we got a bunch of like the kids' Christmas present shopping done, over the last few days, and spent today breaking down boxes and throwing all that garbage out. And then we got reclining seats to add to our sectional downstairs.
Oh.
They were like 40% off for the week. So
What is this?
Yeah, 'cause
Like a modular sofa?
yeah, we have a sectional couch from
Oh, the
Sack.
love sack thing.
Yeah. So then we went ahead and got
look that
these and we can add it in. So that's pretty nice. And then we did go out for Black Friday. For one thing, my wife and I go out on the weekends on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, and we go out and we get coffee at this place called Dutch Brothers. And they had a thing on Black Friday where you come in at like, I think it's like 10 a.m. is when they started it. And you can get a Christmas ornament with your coffee purchase.
Oh, cool.
So we go in there and they gave us like Christmas ornaments with our coffee
All right,
purchase.
that's
That's the only
nice.
thing we went out for, but it was, fun. So we got an extra coffee for the week.
For me, I think one of the only Black Friday things, and the reason it made me think of this because you said the coffee place, is restaurants that are like, during the month
yeah.
of December or whatever, if you buy $100 in restaurant gift card, we'll give you like 20 for free.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm like,
always take advantage of those.
oh, if I'm going to go back to that restaurant, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hyped about those deals. I still don't get over those. I'm pumped about that.
I like them. I just don't like having to carry around like that big stack of gift cards. That just bugs me.
Yeah.
I always forget them whenever I go because I'm not carrying them with me everywhere.
Yeah, true.
Keep them in your glove box.
You keep them in the car.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah. But one of the things, and I know we talked about this with Amazon, with the whole Black Friday thing, people like artificially inflating their prices to only then lower them.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed when I was at Home Depot today, they just have blatant lies on some of their stuff, like tool wise. They'll be like, this, like I got some of those, the drill bit cases, they got the drill bits and the driver bits and stuff, the little plastic cases to fold or whatever.
Little classic 123 piece set.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's like, this is $145 value. Bowl. At most, this is $35, not Black Friday. And you're selling it for $25 now.
Yeah.
I'm maybe saving $10. Don't tell me it's worth $150 something. Like, get out of here. It's a lie.
Yeah.
Amazon's got that little price history thing now on all their products. And you click on it and it shows you the history. And you can, in a couple of them I've looked at, and you'll see like the Black Friday where it's dipped, but you'll see before that, where for like 3 months it was at its max price.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Amazon has a thing where you can't advertise a sale. What is it? Oh, man. So basically they time gate it. You aren't allowed to advertise a sale if like the price... What am I trying to say here? If it's basically to prevent companies from increasing the price and then decreasing the price for Black Friday.
Yeah.
So you basically have to have the price be whatever it is for the 3 months preceding the sale before it'll get advertised as a sale.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can't just put it up really high for one day and then say, oh, we're having a sale, and have it be back to the normal price.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find if I could figure out what it was quickly, but I can't.
Does Amazon have that built in now where it has a price history, or is that a plugin?
Every item I've been to so far has been.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, I'm just going to click on this item here, see what... I don't see it. Does it have to be sold? Oh, boom, whatever. Oh, yeah, you can, right, it says, $39, and you hit, boom, price history. It's done by Rufus AI.
Yeah, that's their AI.
So you can look at the last 30, 90 days or whatever.
Why does everybody call their AI something asinine?
Because they want to have a friendly name.
Yeah. I bet they spend a ton of money just researching the best name to give them too.
And Rufus is what they landed on. I'm also looking at Samsung with Bixby.
Oh yeah, Bixby. I think they're phasing that out and they're going to Google. They're just accepting the Google one.
Yeah. Well, with all the craziness behind us, what are you guys working on right now? Anything?
Wait,
fun?
hold on. I'm not done with the stupid AI names yet. Doesn't Amazon also have Alexa?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why couldn't it be Alexa AI that gives you the price history?
I think I don't know. That's a good question.
It's probably because they got all the boomers out there that are already yelling at their Alexa at home, and they don't want them to already be mad at the AI thing, thinking it's just going to be like Alexa.
Maybe Alexa trained everybody for so long to associate, that name and that branding with poor search results and poor voice, understanding of your voice. They're like, we need to come up with a new one for our AI system.
Yeah, my parents have an Alexa. I love messing with it.
Yeah.
I think it's because Alexa isn't an AI. Alexa is a
voice assistant.
It's a voice assistant, yes. And Rufus is the AI that may be underlying it. I don't know. I don't use Alexa, so.
Yeah.
But why did they pick Alexa? Because, Alexa is still moderately common name. I would say Siri probably is less common.
Oh, for sure. I think it's actually more a function of it's very easy to, for whatever reason, the algorithm that they use that's always listening, it's easy to hear the name Alexa.
Those syllables.
Those syllables are
syllables.
like, it's, I guess, whatever the waveform.
A cluster of other words coming together is low. Like the chances of like two words butting up against each other and sounding like it is pretty low, I imagine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
like, do you guys have a word when people say exactly? I hear my own name because there's
really?
Zach right in the middle of it. Do you guys have that with Eric or Deric?
I've never thought about that.
Oh.
Okay, I feel like most people have like a word where if somebody says it, that like piques their own. Hey, somebody say my name.
Oh,
I don't hear my name that much, although
No?
I have been hearing it more recently in like
Yeah.
movies and stuff.
Like if somebody says
Growing up,
derelict,
it never came up.
I mean,
No.
derelict isn't a commonly used word. It should
That's
be,
true.
though.
Yeah. Or eradicate. I'm trying to think what Eric would be.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you ever get a sense of you're around somebody who like intentionally uses large words? Are you like, wow, this is a well-spoken, well-versed person? Or are you just like, this person's an asshole?
Douche.
That's what I usually think. Like, but I think the one exception, and I don't know why this is an exception. You ever heard Nick Offerman speak?
Oh, yeah.
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 He has a very large vocabulary.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I think it's because it's part, like he commands it and it works.
yeah. He has a very manly demeanor.
That makes
But
sense.
I think it's also because he's like, he's not insulting you with it or attacking with it. It's just
He's
part
just
of his nature.
expressing just whatever.
Yeah.
Like, listen to him talking about like his woodworking projects and stuff that he's doing. Like, he just has a very expanded vocabulary beyond the common man. And you're like, it's kind of interesting to hear this man talk.
Yeah, I think you can quickly suss out whether or not somebody's doing it to try to impress you or if that's just the way they talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they've earned. I think that's what it is. He's earned that vocabulary.
Yeah.
You hear him talking, you're like,
Ooh.
this is a very smart man. He has
Yeah.
earned the right to use these words.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I always say amperage, you know?
Now you're just trolling Scott because he said that he calls his AI Eric Spenceley.
That would be the worst AI you could possibly have.
I don't know.
If
Lexus pretty
I
bad.
did that though, that would just constantly be trolling Scott. Be like, Scott, your amperage is wrong. This is the
It's too much
wrong
amperage for that gauge of wire.
Yeah. Well, Zach, are you building any dog houses right now or anything?
No, I'm not building any dog houses. I don't. I am going to meet up with Scott later this week and have dinner with him. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna see a dog house?
No, he's actually going to come to my house because I'm going to give him a one of the NASs that I advertised in my latest video. I'm going to give that to him.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm drowning in NASs over here.
And another U green. I believe. I watched that iMac one that you did the other day. That was fun. That was cool.
All right, thanks, dude. Thank you.
I liked it.
Speaking of Ugreen, I've never had this from another company before, but they sent me a little Christmas gift in the mail today.
Oh, really? What they send you?
What'd you get? Do tell.
It was kind of a weird combo. They sent me, I'm trying to see here. So they sent me a very nice battery bank, like one of those like big, rapid charging ones, blah, blah, blah. They sent me this little expandable USB-C cable.
Great for the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Actually, I never thought about that. And a little like Ugreen tote bag. But I've not had that from a YouTube sponsorship. I guess I've had that from Instagram partnerships, but it was unexpected and nice.
Yeah. That's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Very nice gesture.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're like, get them in your good graces. They're going to lowball you next time on an offer.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
All right. You sent me
Remember
a
that swag
Christmas
bag we
gift.
sent you?
Yeah. That's why this quote is $500 lower than last month.
Like, we sent you a Christmas gift. This needs to cover the cost. Oh, that's funny. But what are you working on now? What's going on? What's the
I'm
next?
hoping to finish I got it behind me here. It's kind of off to the side there, but I'm hoping to finish my desk PC tomorrow. My new upgraded desk PC tomorrow.
This is the one that you were having trouble with the drawer.
Yes, got
Okay.
that. I got that figured out. I
Yes.
just completed like, God, I don't know, 72-hour solid of 3D prints for all the parts for it. So it's gonna be a very 3D printing heavy video, but
Okay.
it's fun.
Okay.
I wrote it in an outline today, and it might end up being a really long video. I'm not sure. What do you guys think about long videos?
I don't think it matters
You don't think it matters?
at
As
all.
long as it's engaging throughout, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, should I take? So I have this list of like 15 things that I fixed on my old setup versus my new setup.
That's the
kind of-
outline of the video right there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That is kind of that. But I'm like, should I just take the 10 best ones, or should I include all 15?
Okay, so the words you use right there, should I take the 10 best ones? So you're telling me you have 10 great ones.
I don't know that I.
Are you
I think
reaching
somewhere-
for a specific? So I guess what I'm asking is like, say I'm doing a top 10 list. You're like, okay, I got 8, but like, damn it, how do I come up with 2 more? If that's
Yeah.
the thing, delete the other 2.
No, it's not that. There's 15 legitimate things, and I'm just like,
Keep them all.
yeah, keep them all. Okay.
The ones.
know-
So go ahead, Deric.
I was just gonna say, people complain about Avengers Endgame being one of the longest movies. It's a 3-hour long movie, but
Yeah.
it is like one of the best selling movies of all time.
Is it?
So
Interesting.
if they would have trimmed it down to an hour and a half, would we have the same movie?
Yeah. Okay.
So as long as it's relevant.
I'm not thinking 3 hours. I'm thinking, it might end up being like a 32-minute video or something like that.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the ones that like say what you need to say about the upgrades and move on. If it's
Yes.
one that you're like, oh, one of the things that drove me nuts was having like a Thunder or a USB-C hub. So
Yeah.
this time, like I added 6 more USB-C ports, so everything is directly connected to my computer. Move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
You know what
is
I mean?
one of them,
Like-
by the way.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring them value and move on. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this can almost be a way of actually making it more engaging, almost view all these 15, 16 different upgrades you did as standalone segments, if you will.
Yeah.
An option for you to like turn over and refresh and re-engage somebody. I don't care about the fact that you got a new monitor, but I want to see how you added this and this in.
Yeah. Well, see, okay, so I was wondering, should I include the new monitor in there?
Why not?
Yeah, okay. As long as it's just quick, like,
Yeah.
like if
'cause
I don't
you
have
didn't
anything
build
exciting to
that.
say about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
this is a good opportunity for you to do what I call the sitcom thing. What I mean by that is the A story, B story, C story. Well, while
For
this
sure.
print goes, I want to work on this other upgrade.
Yes.
And then now,
Yeah.
oh, this print just finished up. We're going to head back to that one. Like,
No, let's get into yeah.
you know what I mean?
I do that quite a bit. I often wonder if I overuse that
No, I find it. I find it
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
That's actually something I'm trying to work on.
Yeah, it's tough because you can do it with like a woodworking project, and you can be like, well, we wait for this coat of paint to dry. Let's do this other thing.
You're
or
building the
something like that.
tabletop. While the tabletop glues up, let's start working on the legs. Okay,
Yeah.
tabletop is back now.
Yeah,
That's a good way to just be like, hey, come on, right here. We're back on track.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the attention is what you're doing.
I try and start each one of those new segments with some sort of like attention grabbing. And now, while we wait for that to print, we're going to fix the biggest problem with modern day computers.
Yeah.
And then
You're re-engaging the audience.
Yeah.
You know the biggest problem with companies like Samsung? Well, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, the problem is they come out with new TVs every single year. So naturally, I had to upgrade this,
Yeah.
monitor. I don't know, something silly like that.
Now, okay, let me ask you this. Because the structure of this video is I have this list of like 15 complaints I had with my old setup. Would it be like, what do you think about like some sort of like checklist or something that gets like visually crossed off? as
Love
I
it.
go?
I find
Yeah?
those fun and engaging
Okay.
because it helps me track where I've been and where I'm going. And it also helps tease what's coming on later in the video.
Yeah. Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So how would you present that?
I think like literally an on-screen. I say at one point like, and there was a lot of problems with my something like there's like a lot of problems with my old setup that I plan on fixing all of them throughout this video. And then I was thinking of just having the list like scroll down the screen.
No. Here's what you do. This is what'll fit onto your channel, because what you've done in the past, every time you hit one of those, it's an achievement, and you do it like a gamer achievement.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's fun.
Like that's fun. That's fun.
And it's like, you're leveling up your desk. Achievement.
Yeah.
Ding, and then you go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. That's clever.
Yeah.
That's clever. Okay. I'm sure you could do that, or embrace and make something or whatever.
Yeah, I already kind of talked to him about it.
I like that. That's fun.
I used to. Have you ever seen the channel Mr. Who's the Boss? He does like cell phone reviews and stuff like that.
Not familiar.
Maybe.
He would do different sections, and he would have like an outline. He had like this weird graphic in the center of his screen, and he would be like, "Okay, so now we're going to talk about the screen on this new phone." And there'd be an icon in the center of the screen with a picture of a screen. And that's a weird way of describing, but you get what I mean. And then there'd be like a progress bar that would slowly fill up as he was talking about the screen.
Huh.
So that you almost knew like how long that section was going to take. And then he'd be like, and now we're going to talk about the speakers. And then a little speaker thing would come up with a little progress bar. Now we're going to talk about the cameras. And there'd be a picture of the camera and the progress. Yeah. And it was like, I mean, I think he's got like 10 million subscribers or something like that. So
He's
clearly,
doing something right.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how these people can have like tens of millions of followers, and you're just like, I've never heard of them.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I know because I poke around on just seeing what kind of woodworking stuff gets like, thrown and presented to me. And I'll be like, I've never heard of this person. This video is doing well. And I'm like, 600,000 subs. I've never heard of this person.
Yeah.
Right.
Happens to me all the time. By the way, he has 21 million, almost 22 million subscribers.
Small creator.
So I lowballed him by a factor of 2.
He'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you turned this desk PC on? Like, is it fully operable, or are you still ripping through it?
That's my job tomorrow. Is I'm gonna finally install it, get it filled up with water, coolant, as the cool kids say.
Yeah, you gotta just call it water. You gotta fill it up with water because it'll piss people off. It's coolant.
Yeah. It's I'm excited for this one. I think I still need to work a little bit on like the packaging, but it's definitely one of my favorite projects that I've done. It's like I've invested so much time into like such a relatively simple thing just to kind of make it perfect. Yeah.
And it's something you're going to use all the time too, because let's be real. A lot of the things that you're building it for the video.
That's actually a great point. This one I'm super excited about because I know that I'm going to get a ridiculous amount of use out of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, after doing this, are you already like, well, I mean, I should have done this. I should have added this. I should have added whatever.
There's a couple of things that I want to do in addition to this, but I'm like, I can't keep going with this one. Like, I'll give you an example.
Do it not on video.
I actually have a sequel planned. Maybe I'll tell you about that in the after show. I have my keyboard and mouse on a tray that sits underneath my desk.
Yeah.
And I would actually like to redo that tray at some point, but I was like, I could add it into this video, but I was like, this video is already too long. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that in the future.
Dream desk accessories for the tech enthusiast.
Exactly. Something like that. Like it could be like a separate video onto itself. Or maybe combined with a couple other things. So there's nothing where I've been like, oh man, I wish I did it this way instead of that way. So that part I'm also very happy about. I'm not like cutting any corners. There's nothing really on this one where it's like it's good enough for YouTube and just move on with my life.
Well, I mean, other than the drawer not fitting, but you solved that problem.
But that's going to be that's in it, right? That's part of the story.
Like that's got to be some of those like, oh no, this isn't going to fit kind of things. Yeah. I hope you're giving Keith a good plug for those low profile
definitely.
door slides.
Definitely. I already gave Keith a plug in one of my other videos, but he'll get one in this one too.
Yeah.
He's my woodworking guru that I oh, actually, I just remembered Keith sent me a video earlier today. I haven't watched it yet. Sorry, Keith.
Oh. You gotta get him to send you like a little like. Actually, I don't know if your audience would know him as much. It would hit better if it was like a 5-second clip of him just like saying something. And but if your audience wouldn't know, it'd be like, "Who's this guy?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all right.
It'd still work. Still be funny.
Yeah.
You get Jerry and Lola in there. Get the cats to show up. That should hit home with all the tech nerds that are watching your stuff.
True, they love cats. They do love their cats.
Yeah. Would you say the average tech person is more of a dog or a cat person?
I think cat.
I would say so.
Which is weird because I mean, yeah, I'd say cat.
I don't know. There's a lot of like dog parks over by the tech areas in town.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
Yeah, as a socially awkward nerd, I've always gravitated to the meme of you go to the party and you make best friends with the dog. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll around on the floor with the dog. You go find his toys. You got to do all this kind of stuff.
I've now discovered my greatest pleasure in life, which is riling up the dog.
Oh, and then
your dog.
Like wrestling with her, get her to like growl and be all scary and stuff. He gets all concerned.
And then we got to wait till the dog starts barking, and then you walk away like, I don't know what's going on with your dog. Your dog's all riled up for nothing. But so what's coming after this? After the desk PC, what are we building?
I'll tell you about that in the after show.
Oh,
I'll tell you about that in the after show.
Look at that. Was that your segue?
I mean, it wasn't intentionally, but yes, I will claim that.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us as always. We are heading over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, where you can sign up for any tier level, unlock the bonus show, the after show, get signed up to win the $50 gift card to KM Tools and tons of other perks. So if you want to support the show, head over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast. And if not, that's cool. We will catch you next week.
See you, everyone.
See y'all.
We give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons:
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey,
Josh at Sawdust Builds,
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop,
Goblin Spanker,
you can't say that anymore, Bill Burkle, WTB Woodworking,
Dadu said, yeah, buddy,
Building Creative,
Bailey Thompson.
Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I follow you.
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.